one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from Cleveland 19. Out of East Cleveland, an East Cleveland Police Chief, Brian Gerhard, is facing mounting pressure to resign after the revelation of text messages and memes containing apparent racist, anti-Semitic, and homophobic content. Now, the messages were sent and received by Gerhard dating back to 2019. So a few years. The offensive material includes memes featuring Adolf Hitler and Dr. Martin Luther King with captions that they're saying were too inappropriate to reproduce for this story. Maybe you can find them if you Google search. I'm not going to put them up. If they're too inappropriate for the story, they're probably too inappropriate for YouTube, and I'm not going to have my video down. Attorney Kimberly Coral, who represents several East Cleveland police officers in unrelated cases, provided 19 News with screenshots of the messages. She expressed concern about Gerhard's ability to serve in a community with predominantly minority population. Coral said, it calls into question every single investigation he's been a part of. That's true, because is he biased? East Cleveland Mayor's Office Chief of Staff confirmed that the situation is under investigation and reiterated the city's zero tolerance policy for racism and anti-Semitism. City Council President also called for Gerhard's resignation, considering the offensive messages. Now, Gerhard admitted to sending the messages, but downplayed their significance, claiming they were tongue-in-cheek and readily available online. They probably were tongue-in-cheek. He probably was trying to make a joke. He's probably, I'm not saying it's funny, but he probably thought, I'm just making jokes. I'm just being funny here. It's just humor. But he doesn't understand that there's some things you just can't say in 2019, because that's how far it goes back. There's some things you can't say since 2019 that you could say maybe in 1979 or 1984. You just can't say those things in 2019 or 2023. You know what I'm saying? There's some, we'll take the show All in the Family. I grew up with All in the Family. One of my favorite shows. Archie Bunker was one of the funniest guys. But Archie Bunker in 2023, that show would be canceled after 2 episodes. Pull it. It's just not the same. But as a police chief, also, he should understand, even being funny, it's not funny. You're the police chief.